Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart. As punishment, she transformed him. Into a hideous beast, and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside of his castle with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom for many years. If he could learn to love another and earn their love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For who could ever learn to love a beast?
It's a town, it's a quiet village. Every day like the one before. Little town full of little people waking up to say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour. There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and roast to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, monsieur.
And where are we off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and a dragon and...
That's nice. Marie, come again. Hurry up.
Look, there she goes, that girl is strange, no question. Dazed and distracted, can't you tell? Never part of any crowd,
'cause her head's up on some cloud.
no denying she's a funny girl at that. Bonjour, good day, how is your family? Bonjour,
Good day.
how is your wife? I need 6 eggs, that's too expensive. There must be more than this provincial life.
Ah, Belle.
Good morning, monsieur. I've come to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday.
That's all right. I'll borrow this one.
That one, but you've read it twice already.
Well, it's my favorite. Far off places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
If you like it all that much, it's yours.
But sir,
I insist.
well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Look, there she goes, that girl is so peculiar. I wonder if she's feeling well.
With a dreamy bar of luck,
And her nose stuck in a book.
What a puzzle to the rest of us is Belle.
oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see here's where she meets Prince Charming. Chapter 3.
Now it's no wonder that her name is beauty. Her looks have got no parallel. She has no perfect soul. I'm afraid she's on the high. Very different from the rest of us.
She's nothing like the rest of us. Yes, different from the rest of us is Belle.
I got it, Gaston! I got it! Wow, Gaston, you didn't miss a shot. You're the greatest hunter in the whole world.
I know.
No beast alive stands a chance against you. And no girl for that matter.
It's true, LeFou, and I've got my sights set on that one.
The inventor's daughter?
She's the one. The lucky girl I'm going to marry.
But she's...
The most beautiful girl in town?
I know, but...
That makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best?
Well, of course you do, I mean...
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town it's only she who's beautiful as me, so I'm making plans with Mary Belle.
Look there, he goes. Isn't he dreamy? Monsieur Gaston, oh, he's so cute! Be still, my heart, I'm hardly breathing. He's such a tall, dark, strong, and handsome brute. Bonjour.
Pardon.
Good day. You call this bacon?
Some cheese, 1 pound.
Excuse me.
Get the knife.
Please let me through.
Madame's mistake.
It must be more than this provincial life.
Just watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife.
Look, there she goes, that girl is strange but special. A most peculiar mademoiselle. It's a pity and a sin. She doesn't quite fit in. She really is a funny girl. A beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl. That
Hello, Belle.
Bonjour, Gaston. Excuse me. Gaston, may I have my book, please?
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Well, some people use their imagination.
Belle, it's about time you got your head out of these books and started paying attention to more important things.
Hint, hint.
Like you?
Exactly. The whole town's talking about it. It's not right for a woman to read. Soon she starts getting ideas and thinking.
Gaston, you are positively prime evil.
Why, thank you, Belle. What do you say you and me take a walk over to the tavern and take a look at my trophies?
What don't you say? We don't?
Come on, Belle. I think I know how you feel about me.
You can't even imagine. Gaston, please. I have to go home and help my father.
With that crazy old loon, he needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about her father that way.
My father's not crazy. He's a genius. Papa!
Some genius.
What's a genius?
Now, LeFou, I want you to go out into the woods and bring me back the biggest, healthiest deer you can find.
Oh, not the woods. Anything but the woods. You know how I hate the woods.
Just get me a deer for my wedding feast.
Oh, but I hate the woods. It's dark and spooky and there's bugs and spiders. Oh.
Papa, are you all right?
I'm fine, but I can't for the life of me figure out why that happened. If this isn't the stubbornest piece of... Ow!
Papa!
I'm about ready to give up on this hunk of junk.
Oh, you always say that.
I mean it this time. I'll never get this boneheaded contraption to work.
Yes, you will, and you'll win first prize at the fair tomorrow. And become a world-famous inventor.
You really think so?
You know I do. I always have.
Well, we better get cracking. This thing isn't gonna fix itself. Now let me see. Where did I put that dog-legged clencher?
Papa.
Did you have a good time in town today?
I got a new book.
You do love those books.
Well, they take me to wonderful places where there's adventure and mystery and romance and happy endings. Papa, if I ask you something, will you answer me honestly?
Don't I always?
Do you think I'm odd?
My daughter odd? Now, where would you get an idea like that?
I don't know. It's just that, well, people talk.
They talk about me, too. No, I'm not odd or you. No family could be saner, except one uncle who, well, maybe let that pass. In all you say or do, you couldn't make it plainer. You are your mother's daughter, therefore you are class.
So I should just accept I'm simply not like them.
They are the common herd, and you can take my word. You are unique, creme de la creme. No matter what you do, I'm on your side. And if my point of view is somewhat misty-eyed, there's nothing clearer in my life than what I wish and feel for you. And that's a lot, no matter what.
No matter what they say, you make me proud. I love the funny way you stand out from the crowd.
It's my intention, my invention shows the world out there one day just what we've got. No matter what. Now some may say all fathers just exaggerate,
That every daughter's great.
you are.
And every daughter tends to say her father's tops.
She pulls out all the stops to praise him,
And quite rightly.
no matter what the pain, we've come this far. I pray that you remain exactly as you are. This really is a case of father knowing best.
And daughter too.
You're never strange.
Don't ever change. You're all I've got.
No matter
what.
Now, what do you say we give her a try?
All right.
You get the logs. All right. Stay back. Here we go.
It works.
It does? It does!
Papa, you did it. You really did it. And you win first prize at the fair tomorrow. I just know it.
Who knows? Maybe I will at that.
I almost forgot. I knit you this scarf. It's for good luck.
Now I know I'll win, and I'll take you to all of those places you've read about in your books. Well, I'm off.
Goodbye, Papa.
Bye-bye, Belle.
Be careful.
First prize is nearly mine. It's quite my best invention. So simple yet complex, so massive yet so small. This triumph of design will be my old age pension. That is providing I can find the fare at all. I must have missed a sign. I should have paid attention. Drat. That's not a nightingale, and not a mating call. Oh! Stay back! Stay back! Help! Help! Somebody help me! Let me in! Let me in! Hello? Hello?
Well, now you've done it. I told you not to let him in.
We could not leave him for the wolves.
Is anybody home?
If we keep quiet, maybe he'll go away.
Is anybody here?
Not a word, Lumiere. Not one word.
I lost my way in the woods, and I was looking for a place to stay for the night.
Poor fellow. Oh, Cogsworth have a heart. Monsieur, you are welcome here.
I heard that, and I'll thank you to step out where I can see you.
Hello.
Ah!
And goodbye.
Wait. You're a clock and you're talking.
Astonishing, isn't it? And quite inexplicable. Goodbye.
Cogsworth, where are your manners?
Oh, well, you heard what the master said?
This is incredible.
Really, sir? If you did, stop it. Sorry, do you mind?
Well, I'm stumped. Must be some kind of newfangled scientific gadget.
I, sir, am not a gadget.
I beg your pardon, it's just that I've never seen a
God bless you.
Monsieur, you are chilled to the bone. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
No, I forbid it. Lumiere is head of the household. I demand you to stop right there. Oh, not the master's chair. Anything but the master's chair.
Ooh la la! What have we here? Do my eyes deceive me? Or is this a man? It's been so long since I've seen a real man. No offense, Lumiere. Bonjour, monsieur. Mind if I sit here?
Oh. Well, hello.
Lumiere, this has gone far enough.
Coming through. How'd you like a nice pot of tea, sir? It'll warm me up in no time.
Oh, I would love one.
No, no tea. He'll be here all night. No tea.
There you are.
This is just what I needed.
Hello.
Ow!
I think I scared him, Mama.
Hey there, little fella. What's your name?
Chip.
Figures.
Care for a blanket, monsieur? I just love older men.
A bet. You are always trying to make me jealous, but this not going to work this time.
Me Me? What about you? With Simone?
Jacques,
Michel?
Pierre,
Veronique?
Oh, Veronique.
Lumiere, listen to me. We've got to get him out of here before the master finds out. Do you have any idea what the master will do if he finds out?
Calm yourself, Cogsworth. The master will never have to know. As I was saying, he's bound to find out sooner or later.
Should we hide, Mama?
No. There's absolutely no reason to panic.
Lumiere's right. There's absolutely no reason to panic. May I borrow this? There's a stranger here!
Master, allow me to explain. The gentleman was set upon by wolves.
Who let him in? Master, may I say that I was against this from the start? Who dared disobey me?
Oh dear.
You have all betrayed me! Who are you?
Maurice.
What are you doing in my castle?
I lost my way in the woods and...
You're not welcome here!
I'm sorry. I'll just be on my...
It's hideous, isn't it?
Oh, no, I wasn't.
You've come to stare at the beast, haven't you?
No, I was merely looking for a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
Can't be true. I don't believe it. Why would you go and do a thing like that? I can't bear it. I simply can't bear it. Oh, Gaston, say it isn't so.
It's so. Girls, I'm just getting married. Don't tell me a little thing like that's gonna change your feelings for me.
Oh no. No, never.
And we'll still have our little rendezvouses, won't we?
Oh yes. Yes. Always.
Good. Well, if we're going to have a wedding, I guess I better propose to the bride. Run along now. Belle! Oh, Belle! Anyone home? Hello?
Gaston, what a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it, though? I'm just full of surprises. For you, mademoiselle.
A miniature portrait of you. Oh, you shouldn't have.
Don't mention it. You know, Belle, there isn't a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes. Today is the day your dreams come true.
What could you possibly know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. You've been dreaming just one dream, nearly all your life. Hoping, scheming, just one theme. Will you be a wife? Will you be some he-man's property? Good news that he-man's me. This equation, girl plus man, doesn't just help you. On occasion, women can have their uses too, mainly to extend the family tree. Pumpkin, extend with me. You'll be raising sons galore.
Inconceivable.
Each built 6'4".
Unbelievable.
Each one stuffed with every guest on Gene.
I'm not hearing this.
You'll be keeping house with pride.
Just incredible.
Each day gratified
So unwettable.
that you are part of this idyllic scene. Picture this, a rustic hunting lodge, my litters kill roasting over the fire, my little wife massaging my feet, while the little ones put the dogs on the floor. Oh, we'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Belle. Strapping boys, like me.
Imagine that.
I can see that we will share all that love implies. We shall be the perfect pair, rather like my thighs. You are face to face with destiny. All roads lead to the best things in life. All's well that ends with me. Escape me, there's no way. Certain as do-re, Belle, when you marry. So, Belle, what'll it be? Is it yes or is it oh yes?
I just don't deserve you.
Who does? Me!
But thanks for asking.
So, how'd it go?
You know that Belle, always playing hard to get.
She turned you down?
For now. Well, I'll have Belle for my wife. Make no mistake about that.
Well, gee, if she turned him down, then maybe I still have a chance.
Me too.
Me too.
Well, get out of my way.
Ow!
Ow!
Stop it! Let go! Oh, no, you don't! He's mine!
Is he gone? Can you imagine? He asked me to marry him. Me, the wife of that boorish, brainless. Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. Ugh. No, sir, not me. I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
Hey, Belle, have you seen Gaston?
You just missed him. Wait a minute. Where did you get that scarf?
This? I found in the woods. Pretty nice, huh?
This belongs to my father.
Yeah, well, finders keepers.
LeFou, I want you to think hard and remember exactly where you found that.
No.
Think.
It was somewhere in the woods.
Harder.
I don't know. Near the crossroads, okay? Ow!
Then he must be out there somewhere. LeFou, you have to take me back.
Oh, not the woods again.
Don't you see? Something must have happened. You have to take me back.
Not on your life.
Then I'll find him myself.
couldn't keep quiet, could we? Just had to invite him to the stage, serve him tea, and sit in the master's chair.
I was trying to be hospitable.
Rubbish.
Cogsworth, can you blame me for trying to maintain what's left of our humanity? Look at us. Look at you.
What about me?
You were always insufferable. Every day you become a little more inflexible, a little more tightly wound, a little more ticked off.
Please spare me the stupid puns.
At least we are not far gone as some of the others. You saw what happened to Michelle.
Oh, she was always too vain about her looks, and that's exactly what she's become.
A vanity.
Little drawers, mere the works.
And poor Jean-Claude.
Who?
Jean-Claude, you know him. Not too bright, dumb as
Brick?
the whole wall.
Jean-Claude's a brick wall.
That's him, in the kitchen, behind the stove. And Guillaume, the houseboy?
Oh, that mealy-mouthed little bootlicker. I've never liked him. He's always groveling at the master's feet.
He's a doormat.
Perfect.
It's happening faster with some of the others, and sooner or later it'll happen to us. We will just become things.
But why did we have to get dragged into this whole spell business? It's not like we threw that old poor beggar woman out on her ear.
No, but are we not responsible for helping make him the way he is today?
Well, I suppose so.
All I would know is I will eventually melt down to nothing. I only hope there is something left if I ever breaks the spell.
Hold on, old man. We've got to hold on.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
It's a girl.
Yes, of course. I can see that it's a girl. It's
a girl. Mademoiselle.
Lumiere, let me do all the talking.
Yoo-hoo.
As head of the household, I should do all the talking.
Chérie.
Just one word, Lumiere. That's all I'm asking for.
Mama, you're not gonna believe what I saw. Not in a million thousand years. Not in a trillion million thousand years.
Yes, dear.
No, really, it's the greatest thing. It's the thing that everybody's been talking about. Since I don't know when.
All right, Chip. What is it?
There's a girl in the castle.
Bless my soul. Wouldn't that be lovely?
But there is. I saw her.
Now, Chip, I'll not have you making up wild stories, getting everyone's hopes up for no reason.
Mrs. Potts, did you hear? There's a girl in the castle. See? I told ya. And she's real pretty, too.
Well, I don't know about that.
This is the girl. She is the one. She has come to break the spell.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's not be hasty.
After all these years. Oh, happy, happy day.
Oh, stop it. Stop that.
We should tell the others, no?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Belle, is that you?
Papa!
How did you find me?
Your hands are like ice. We have to get you out of here.
You must leave this place.
Who's done this to you?
There's no time to explain. You must go, now.
I won't leave you here. Who's there? I know someone's there. Who are you?
The master of this castle.
Then you're the one responsible for this. Release my father at once.
I am the master of this castle. I do not take orders from anyone. Throw her out!
Wait. Wait, no, wait, please. Forgive me. Let him out. Can't you see he's not well?
Then he should not have trespassed here.
But he's an old man. He could die.
He came into my home uninvited. Now he will suffer the consequences.
Please, I'll do anything.
Belle!
There is nothing you can do.
Wait, please.
I said there is nothing you can do.
Take me instead.
No!
What?
Take me instead.
Belle, you don't know what you're doing.
You would do that? You would take his place?
If I did, would you let him go?
Yes, but you must promise to stay here. Forever.
No!
Forever?
Forever, or he dies in the dungeon.
That's not fair. Wait. Come into the light.
Make your choice.
Belle, listen. I'm old. I've lived my life.
You have my word.
Done.
Papa!
Please, please spare my daughter. Let go of her, Belle! Belle!
Take him to the crossroads.
Master. Master, please. Since the girl is going to be with us for quite some time, you might want to think about giving her a more comfortable room.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
What?
I'll never see him again. And I didn't even get to say goodbye.
I'll show you to your room.
My room? But I thought...
Do you want to stay in that dungeon?
No.
You come with me. You follow me. This is your home now. You're free to go anywhere you like, except the West Wing.
Why? What's in the
It's
West?
forbidden! You are never to set foot there. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes!
This is your room. I hope you'll be comfortable here. If you need anything, my servants will attend you. And one more thing. You will join me for dinner. This is not a request.
Yes, I made the choice. For Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then, you're a fool. Think again. Is this home? Is this where I should learn to be happy? Never dreamed that a home could be dark and cold. I was told every day in my childhood, even when we grew old, home should be where the heart is. Never were words so true. My heart's far, far away. Home is too. What I'd give to return to the life that I knew lately, and to think I complained of that dull provincial town. Is this home? Am I here for a day or forever? Shut away from the world until who knows when. Oh, but then, as my life has been altered, once it can change again. Build higher walls around me, change every lock and key. Nothing left, nothing holds all of me. My heart's far, far away, home and Who's there?
Mrs. Potts, dear. I thought you might like some tea.
Come in.
Nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter.
But you're...
Mrs. Potts, dear. Very pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, careful, darling.
Who are you?
Madame de la Grande Bouche. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Sorry.
You see, they've forgotten all about me. One can be, and I quote, the toast of Europe, the brightest star ever to grace the stage, but fall under one little spell.
Shh! Wait a minute. This is impossible.
I know it is, but here we are. Well now, what shall we dress you in for dinner? This is nice, but how would you like to borrow one of my gowns? Let's see what I've got in my drawers. Oh dear. Here we are. I wore this the night I performed at the Royal Opera. The king himself was there. Of course, I wouldn't have a prayer fitting in it now. Take it.
That's very kind of you, but I'm not going to dinner.
Don't be silly. Of course you are. You heard what the master said.
He may be your master, but he's not mine. I'm sorry. This is just all happening so fast.
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear. We all think so.
I'm going to miss my papa so much.
Cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We're here to see you through. I hope that we'll be friends, though I don't know you well. If anyone can make the most of living here, then well, it's you. And who knows, you may find home here too.
Who does she think she is? That girl is tangled with the wrong man.
Darn right!
No one says no to Gaston. No one. Dismissed. Rejected. Publicly humiliated. It's more than I can bear.
More beer?
What for? Nothing helps. I'm disgraced.
Who? You? Never! Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together! Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here like to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's awed and inspired by you. And it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston. No one's quick as Gaston. No one's neck's as incredibly thick as Gaston. For there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect up here, Paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on.
No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston.
No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
My, what a guy like Gaston. Give 5 hurrahs, give 12 hip hips.
Gaston is the best and the rest is all drips.
No one fights like Gaston. house's lights like Gaston.
In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston.
Well, there's no one as burly and brawny.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered in hair.
No one hits like Gaston, matches wits like Gaston.
In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating.
10 points for Gaston.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, roughly the size of a barge.
Wow! My, what a guy, that Gaston! Like Gaston.
Then goes tromping around wearing boots like Gaston.
I use antlers in all of my decorating.
My, what a guy! What a guy! Gaston! Hey!
Drinks on the food.
Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Maurice?
Help! He's got her! He's got her locked in a dungeon! Belle, we must go at once, not a minute to lose.
Whoa, slow down, Maurice. Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon?
A beast! A horrible, monstrous beast!
Is it a big beast?
Huge! Yes,
And a long, ugly snout.
hideously ugly.
And sharp, cruel fangs.
Yes, will you help me? Will you help me?
All right, old man. We'll help you out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, then. I'll go back there and get her out myself.
Crazy old Maurice.
He's always good for a laugh.
Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
I know, but that wacky old coot is Belle's father, and his sanity's only so-so. Now the wheels in my head have been turning since I looked at that loony old man. See, I promised myself I'd be married to Belle, and right now I'm evolving a plan. If I,
Yes.
then we,
No, would she?
yes.
Now I get it. Let's go. No one plots like like Gaston.
Takes cheap shots like Gaston.
Plans to persecute harmless crackpots like Gaston.
Yes, I'm endlessly, wildly resourceful.
As down to the depths you descend.
I won't even be mildly remorseful.
Just as long as you get what you want in the end.
Who has brains like Gaston?
Entertains like Gaston. Who can make up these endless refrains like Gaston? So his marriage we soon will be celebrating. My, what a guy, Gaston.
Well, what is it?
Is dinner ready, Mrs. Potts?
Just about. I have the foggiest idea what she likes to eat, so cooked up everything in the kitchen.
Good, good. Yes? Well, don't just stand there gaping. Get back to work.
You tell him.
I can't.
Tell me what?
Now, don't get upset, but you've got something on your back.
What on earth are you talking about? What is that?
It appears to be a winding handle of sorts.
Well, get it off of me.
It won't come off?
What do you mean it won't come off? It wasn't there last night when I went to bed. What does this mean, and why is this happening?
It's a spell, I'm afraid.
Just try to relax.
Relax, relax. How do you expect me to relax when this appendage is on my back? Is there no dignity left for me? What's gonna go next, my mind?
Calm down, calm down.
I'm scared, Lumiere.
I know, my friend, but you are not alone.
We're all in this together.
It's time for dinner. Where is she?
Perhaps I should see about her. Won't be a minute.
I told her to come down. What's taking so long?
Try to be patient, sir. The girl has lost her father and her freedom, all in one day.
Master, have you given the thought that this could be the girl who breaks the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
So, you fall in love with her, she falls in love with you. Poof, we'll be human again by midnight.
Yeah, it's not that easy. These things take time.
But we don't have time. The rose has already begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful and I'm... Well, look at me.
He has a point.
Shh. Master, you must help to see past all that.
I don't know how.
Well, you could start by trying to make yourself more presentable. Straighten up. Try to act like a gentleman.
Impress her with your rapier wit.
But be gentle.
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere.
And above all,
What?
you must control your temper.
Well, what? Where is she?
Who? Oh, yes, the girl. Well, she's in the process of... circumstances being what they are. She's not coming. She's not coming?
What?
She's not coming?
We'll see about that.
Your lordship, your grace, your eminence, let's not be hasty.
Stay where you are. Lumiere, stand aside. I thought I told you to come down to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
I am the master of this castle, and I am telling you to come down to dinner.
And I'm telling you, I'm not hungry.
You're hungry if I say you're hungry.
Don't be ridiculous.
What?
You can't just go around ordering people to be hungry. It doesn't work like that.
I can.
And besides, it's rude.
Oh, rude is it? Then how about this? If you don't come down to dinner, I will drag you by the hair.
Master, that may not be the best way to win the girl's affection.
Please attempt to be a gentleman.
But why is she being so difficult? Why are you being so difficult?
Why are you being such a bully?
Because I want you to come down to dinner.
So, you admit you're being a bully.
Deep breaths, Master. Deep breaths.
I'll give her one last chance. Would you be so kind as to join me for dinner? Please.
No, thank you.
Fine, then starve. If she doesn't eat with me, she doesn't eat at all.
Master, please. Who are we kidding? We will never be human again.
I suppose so.
Well, what would you two have us do? Give up? I can't give up until they hear the sound of my boy's laughter as he runs through these holes again.
Quite right, Mrs. Potts. We mustn't give up while there's still a chance. Lumiere, stand watch at the door. If there's the slightest change, inform me at once.
Oui, mon capitaine.
I asked nicely, but she refuses. What does she want me to do? Beg? Show me the girl.
I know the master can be temperamental, but underneath all that matted fur, he's not such a bad fellow. Why don't you give him a chance?
Why should I? Did he give my father a chance?
Well, no, but once you get to know him...
I don't want to get to know him. I don't want to have anything to do with him.
It's no use. She'll never see me as anything but a monster. How long must this go on? This cruel trick of fate. I simply made one careless wrong decision. And then that witch was gone and left me in this state, an object of revulsion and derision. Hated, is there no one who can show me how to win the world's forgiveness? No! What did they say? Shower her with compliments? Impress her with your wit? Act like a gentleman? Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentle man.
Lumiere! Oh, Lumiere!
Ah, Babette, come to me, my little flower.
Oh, it's my hands, isn't it? Oh, you do not love me anymore with this horrible, horrible spell.
Babette, you cut me to the wig? What makes you think a little thing like that would change my feelings for you? Now, do you really tickle my fancy?
Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, 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 no! I've been burnt by you before.
Actually, madame, I am a little hungry.
Oh, I'll ring for Mrs. Potts and sing you an aria while we wait.
That's all right. I'll go myself.
But what about the master? He's really not going to like this.
I know.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I like this girl. I like her spunk.
Well, if you ask me, she was being kind of stubborn. After all, he did say please.
I think that may be the first time I've ever heard him use that word.
I think you're right.
You see, she's already starting to have a good influence on him. Oh, there you are, dearie. Glad to see you out and about.
I am Cogsworth, head of the household.
Cogsworthy girl, I swear my eyes never left. Enchanté, mademoiselle.
And this is Lumiere. Stop it! Stop that! Now, if there's anything we can do to make you stay more comfortable, anything at all,
I am a little hungry.
except that...
Cogs what?
Well, you heard what the master said.
Oh, pish posh. I'm not about to let the poor child go hungry.
All right, fine. Glass of water and crust of bread, and then...
Cogsworth, I'm surprised at you. She's not our prisoner, she is our guest. We must make her feel welcomed here.
Fine, dinner, but keep it down. the master finds out, it'll be our necks.
Of course, of course. But what is dinner without a little music?
Music?
Oh, yes, thank you. Merci, mademoiselle. It is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. So now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents... What are you doing? Your dinner. Be our guest.
Oh, no.
Be our guest. Put
No, no,
our
no.
service to the test. Tie your napkin around your neck, Shari, and we'll provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff.
It's delicious.
Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France, and the dinner here is never second class. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guests, be our guest.
Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding on flambe.
Well prepared and served with Lara Culinari Cambore. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flat was entertaining.
We tell jokes,
I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
and it's all in perfect taste that you can bet.
Come on and lift your glass, you've won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest.
Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Yes, the plates, they look so good, yes.
Be our guest, get your worries off your chest. May we say for your entree, we've an array that we suggest. Try the bread, try the soup, while the croutons loop-de-loop. It's a treat for any diner, don't believe me, ask the china.
Singing pork, dancing veal, what an entertaining meal.
How could anyone be gloomy or depressed? We'll make you shout encore and sing the song for more, so be our guest.
Be our guest.
Be our guest.
It's a guest, sakes alive, will all be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With dessert, chill one tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft shoeing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm and I'll be hot. Heaven's sakes, is it a sport? But it's up, we want the company impressed. We've got a lot to do. Is it 1 month or 2? For you, our guest.
She's our guest.
She's our guest.
She's our guest.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly, those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lie around the castle. Flabby, fat, and lazy, you walked in and whoopsie daisy. continued entertainment. Napkins, s'il vous plaît.
Oh la la! 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7,
oui! Woo! Oh la la!
Do you like the kick line?
Why did we bring a kick line?
You're going to be in it.
Be our guest, be our guest. Our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight still glowing, let us help you. We'll keep going.
Oh, not the kick line!
Course by course, one by one, till you shout, enough, I'm done. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. So that you'll pop your feet up the formality of be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest, please be our guest.
Thank you, everyone. Take 5.
Oh, Lumiere, thank you so much.
Well done, everyone. Well done. Good show. Oh, look at the time. Off to bed.
Oh, I couldn't possibly go to bed now. It's my first time in an enchanted castle.
Who said anything? It was you, wasn't it?
I figured it out for myself. I'd like to look around, if that's all right.
Perhaps you would like a tour.
I don't think that's such a good idea. We can't have you-know-who go snooping around to you-know-where, if you know what I mean.
Perhaps you'd like to take me. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Well, actually, I do. May I draw your attention to our hand-painted ceilings, complete with cherubs frolicking in delight amongst the nymphs and centaurs?
Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. This'll be good. Oh, Belle. Belle?
And now, if you will note the unique inverted archways, you will see that this is yet another example of the late neoclassic Baroque period. And as I always say, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. May I draw your attention to our flying buttresses above the aviary?
Oh, Lumiere, it's all so beautiful. I had no idea. If only he weren't here.
Act like a gentleman. I am nothing but a fool.
And thanks to some quick thinking on my part, the disaster was averted. That was the last time a stone of that size was quarried in that area.
What's up there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all of any interest in the West Wing.
Oh, so that's the West Wing.
Nice going.
I wonder what he's hiding up there.
Hiding. What an idea, hiding.
Well, then it wouldn't be forbidden then, would it?
Perhaps Mademoiselle would like to see something else. We have exquisite tapestries dating all the way back to the Elysius the Pententious.
Maybe later.
Perhaps you would like to see the gardens or the library?
You have a library?
With books.
Oh, yes. Mountains of books, forests of books, cloud spurs, cascades, swamps of books.
Books with words, books with pictures.
More words than you would ever be able to read in a lifetime.
Books by every author who sent pen to papier.
Don't touch that!
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
I
I told you never to come here!
know, but
Do you realize what you could have done?
no.
You had no right to be here! No right!
Don't touch me.
No,
Promise or no promise, I won't stay here.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. I didn't mean to hurt you. There's so little left of me. So little left. And in my twisted face, there's not the slightest trace of anything that even hints at kindness. And from my tortured shape, no comfort, no escape. I see, but deep within is utter blindness, hopeless as my dream dies, as the time flies, love a lost illusion, helpless, unforgiven, cold and driven to this sad conclusion. No beauty could move me, no goodness improve me, no power on earth if I can't love her. No passion could reach me, no lesson could teach me how I could have loved her and make her love me too. If I can't love her, then who? Long ago I should have seen all the things I could have been. Careless and unthinking, I moved onward. No pain could be deeper, no life could be cheaper, no point anymore if I can't love her. No spirit could win me, no hope left within me. Hope I could have loved her and make her love me too. If I can't love her, let the world be done